Hi friends, my name is Jenna. I like to make and share things. I have been sharing my Jamboards, and I had one of my friends in a group. There's Vader. Hey buddy, you looking for some light? Do your dogs go crazy over like light on the walls? Mine do. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how I put together Jamboards really quickly. Today, this Jamboard is going to be about counting money. So I'm going to add like a coin purse icon. I have to go to elements or photos. Let's see what happens if I put this in here. Yeah, it's okay, but I'm going to go with the clip art. So I'm going to go to elements and I'm going to type in coin purse just like this. And this one's really kind of cute. So many choices. All right, I'm going to go with, this one. All right, we're going to go with this one. We're just going to be, oh, no, you know what? It's adorable, but I'm going to be putting coins on its face. So let's go with this one. There we go. So fancy. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put a certain amount of coins in here, and now I need a box for the price. And so, no, I meant to type in square. So I'm going to type in square. You could also get there by going to elements and shapes. And I'm going to go to this one right here. And I'm going to move it off to the side. So this is going to be the cost box. Cost box. It's a cost box. It's where you put what it costs. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll make this. And I got to change it to Lexend. Always change it to Lexend. If you don't know about Lexend, I am a fool for Lexend. So, maybe what I'll do is I'll make this a little bit, no, I can just be right here. I'm going to change this color to black so that we can see it. And instead of cost, I'm actually going to go ahead and type in the amount. But I don't have the coin cent symbol memorized. So I go there, and then I find it in the text. Here it is. I'm just going to copy and then paste it. So now what I have is most of my work is done now. All I'm going to do is make copies of this, and that's it. Oh, Grammarly's getting in the way. Hold on, Grammarly. So I'm going to write 75 cents, and then I'm going to click this button. Now it's duplicated, although I don't like it not being centered. I guess I'm kind of picky. Kind of picky, I gotta say. And then let's change this to 63 cents. Let's change this to 78 cents. Let's go down to 34. And then let's go to 29. And let's go all the way up to 99. That's kind of fun because it's that amount right before the dollar. And then 72. Actually, no, let's do 52. And we'll end with 36. Now we'll do one more. Let's do 93. As I'm doing this, I'm thinking to myself, I could also, if I wanted to, I could have popped this up here like this. And I could write even the value is even odd. And I'm going to change this, of course, to Lexend. Lexend is a font created by the lovely Dr. Bonnie Shaver Troop, and she has a ton of research about its readability, etc., etc. So if I wanted, I could add that to all of them. I think I'm going to do it. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Now, of course, I wish I would have figured out I wanted to do this before I began duplicating all the slides, but that's okay. A little shift here, a little shift there. And this is kind of like where the majority of my time is taken up when I'm making these, is not so much the building of them as much as like, the futzing, the moving around, the figuring out. Now, if I really wanted to get fancy, I could change all of these different coin purses so that it's not the same coin purse every time. And what I'm going to do for the even or odd is I'm going to put a circle on the they can hear my neighbors. They're having a great time. I don't know what for, but yeah. My window's open because it's beautiful. What's the weather like where you are? All right, so I'll go ahead and put a circle. Maybe I should put a little comment up here. Maybe I should move all of these up a little bit. So like I said, this is where the majority of the work comes from, is right here, trying to figure out. And I might even add and just be like, move the circle. Nah, I'm not going to do that because you know what? This is going to be good enough. Sometimes good enough is good enough. Although I think I am going to change out some coin purses. All right, let's do it. All right, just because they're going to be so cute and they're different. All right, I'm going to delete that one. I'm going to put that one in there. Do you know about cottagecore? It's like cottages and making tea. It's pretty adorable. All right, there we go. And the coins are going to go in here, and I already have so what these are all going to be the background for they're going to all be backgrounds for Jamboards. So I'm not going to put anything on here that needs to be moved or changed or altered in any way. And then I'm going to go ahead and just slick this up here. Just kind of separate it out a little bit. Yeah, right. Just a little different here and there. Just something to maybe break it up a smidge. All right. And we still have these that are like, yeah, right. I'll just throw another one in here. Why not? All right. So now that I have these pretty much not exactly side by side, and there might be one that is, but I'm going to take this one and make one more with it because I think it's so cute. I think it's adorable. All right. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I'm okay. All right. Yeah, let's do this one. If we could have, there we go. So adorable. All right, so now what I'm going to do is these are all backgrounds. So I'm not going to add anything to them, but I do need to have a set of coins. So I'm going to download this. I've already made the coins. If you want to know how, ask me down below and I will make another video. And it's just going to take its time, time after time. Puppies, if you see a light, you go crazy. Oh, sorry, I got excited talking to my dogs. All right, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to plop it over. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to move my beautiful face. Hello, beautiful face. Ione, you need to calm down, sweetie. Nothing bad is going to happen from a light. All right, and I'm going to call this showing value. I don't know, coin value. I might change that. All right, so that's not the point. So now I like to look at I already have some of these made. These are from the non-standard unit, so I'm going to really quickly go to new folder, non-standard units, and then I'm going to click all of these images because that's what they're related to, so that I don't get my images I'm about to download all mixed up. Voila! Oh, c'est magnifique. All right, now I'm going to go back to my Canva. And if you're an educator, Canva gives you all of the premium images for free. And it downloads as a zip. A zip means that there's just so much memory, so much RAM, so much everything being used that it's too big for it to be downloaded in one like separate images, so they compress it and they put it all together, and then I open it up, I highlight them all, and then I'm going to click and drag them all out. Now they're all on my desktop, which makes it so much easier. I'm going to use my finger because mine is a touch screen, and I click set background, and then do you see this icon right here? That means add your own picture, which is when I started using Jamboard, because to me that's the magic. And then you just kind of get into a flow. One goes to one, set background, click, look for two. Here's two. Two goes to two. Background, click, 3, then background, click, and I'm on 4. Sometimes I lose track and I just look up here at that number. You see this number right here? Set background, click, and now I'm on 5. So I go to image number 5. And Canva automatically numbers them for me, so I don't have to do that. Now I'm going to go to 6. Oh my goodness, you will be fine. I promise, puppies. My dogs are insane. Hey, Momo. You mean little Momo? Okay, I'm on 7. And then I'm going to go to 8, set background, and I'm going to go to 8. And then set background, and 9. Now the hard part is over. We are pretty much done. The only thing we now have to do is we have to add some images for the coins. So I'm going to go back to 1. Oh, and I just realized I made a mistake. All right, so at this point, here's the mistake I just made, and I just realized it. I'm going to have to re-upload all of these because if you have a lot of work to do on one slide, like I'm about to add a bunch of coins that they can click and drag, if you're going to do that, don't do what I just did. Don't set up your backgrounds first. Start with your first one because you're going to duplicate that over and over again because it's so much easier. Let me move my beautiful face over there. All right, upload. And I have them in a special place. In, I think, pictures. Yes. And now I don't think I can do them all at once. Nope, just one at a time. And then click this image for upload. Anything that you upload as an image on a Jamboard, kids are going to be able to move. They'll be able to manipulate. They'll be able to erase. They'll be able to make them larger. So just know that. Just anticipate that. Alrighty. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, and the final piece de resistance is the quarter. All right, now I'm not perfect about this, but I do try to make the coins relative in size. It's not perfect, nothing is, but good enough. Once I get my kind of relative size, and I kind of use the penny as the guide, I probably got to make this down a little bit smaller, and then that might be okay right there. And now what I make for the penny has to be smaller than the nickel, but larger than the dime. And then the quarter, of course, has to be bigger than all of them. And I might make that nickel a little bit smaller and make that penny a little bit smaller. So this is where all of the work is right here. Doesn't take a lot of time to set up, but it can take a lot of time to add these images. So you see how I have these? If I wanted to add those here, I would have to re-upload them like you just saw me do. But now I'm going to use the copy and paste shortcut. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to do the same thing with all the others. I'll see you when I'm done with that. All right, all of these are set. And now we're going to make this small again because I need to re-upload all of these backgrounds. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to delete all of these that I just put up by clicking up here and clicking delete. Okay, I'm going to delete these. Bada bing, bada boom. Delete, 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 delete. Delete, 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 delete. All right, there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to duplicate this slide over and over again. I think I had 9 slides. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Now, of course, it looks like they're all going to be the same, right? But I'm going to go to 2, and then I'm going to reset the background. And because the coin purses are pretty much in the same place, there it is. Since they're pretty much in the same place, that should be okay. Set background. I'm going to go to number 3 and just drag it over. And I like to do this in a split screen because then I can see what I'm doing. All right, I'm going to finish up that. We're on 4. I will be back when we are done with all 9. Alrighty, so now we have the boom deck, boom deck. I said that again in the other video. Who knows what I'm thinking, but you can see by scrolling through here that these are all here ready to go. Students can just take these coins. Let me go ahead and go to the first one. And they're going to be able to show 75 cents in a variety of different ways. Oh, you know what? The other thing I should have done before I made all those was the circle for even or odd. So I'm going to make a circle big enough. I'm going to come up here and make this transparent so that kids can see through it. And then I'm going to use green. I'm going to use, let me see what orange looks like. All right, we'll go with, let's go with the blue. All right, and I'm going to move this to the word value. I'm going to copy right here. And now I'm not going to click off. I'm just going to click page 2 and then paste. And then you see that that circles off a little bit so I can fix it. And then I'm going to copy just in case the rest of them are off like that and then hit paste. And yeah, you see the value one is not exactly even. So I'm just going to keep on going through. And then students can move the word value to the word even or odd, which is a really nice, in my mind, a really nice review for when we went over that. And that's how I make a boom card in basically less than 20 minutes. If you have any questions about ed tech or how I run second grade or anything, just let me know. I make videos about stuff that I'm curious about, but I also make videos when people ask questions. So yeah, guys, take care.